Okay, so it's been like a year since I last uploaded. Yeah, I don't really upload anymore. I kind of cringe on myself, like when I watch back on my videos and stuff. But I'm, finding coming out of the boredom. So I'm gonna talk about this game, Combatants. I'll say this game is like madly underrated. For only 100 players, it is one of my favorite battleground games. You start this game, you're probably gonna be like, oh, it's just another battleground game. No, it's not really. It's really not. First of all, a lot of characters, really cool. Each one of them are available to get besides early access, which is obviously Robux. Game deprives on 3 things: parrying, fighting, and movement. Like, oh, parrying, like battleground games, for example, Jump Showdown, they have the Black Flash. Or TSV, they have a Black Flash as well. It's completely different. Okay, so now that I'm in, they're probably like, what is going on? What are all these moves? So most people start this game, they just skip the tutorial, and I know this because I skipped the tutorial. The sprinting is control. Like most battleground games, they don't have that. You can toggle on and off control, and you have a list of moves. Now each of these moves are like unique. So this game isn't more like 4 moves where you just do a basic combo, which is really annoying. You have 2 dashes. One of them is the normal dash, which that one is just a normal dash. It doesn't do anything, it's just a dash. And then you have another one, which you can customize, which is so cool. So if you press 3, that's your evasive, or you can also count it as a dash. But what you can do is you can customize your dash. So if I put it to this dash, it's like a normal battleground dash. Or you could even do this. You set it up after you get stunned, jump down, and you smash down. See? You can customize this fully. It is so cool. I prefer this. There's fusion. So fusion, the way fusion works is that there's 2 fusions for each character, depending on the character. Some of them don't quote me on that. And then base characters, there's 2 of them. It's kind of like an ultimate in a way, but it's not. So it'll take up more moves than normally. So for example, if I use Hellfire, after pressing 2, I press 1. Use up 2 of my moves for a special attack, which is cool. That's pretty cool. And there's another one, which I'll showcase later. Now, the parrying system, which is probably like, oh, you just think you block, like in a normal game. No, the block in this game is completely different. Okay, editor's note, I didn't record the footage for parrying, so I'm getting a friend to show you how it works. So he's hitting me and my block is going down. Okay, this will recharge over time. So if he hits me with a heart attack, my block breaks. Now I can parry him if I do it, like if I time it correctly. I'm gonna show you guys movement. I already showed you 2 of the movements, which is the dash and the evasive, which is also gonna be a dash. There's sliding. There's slide jumping, which is where you press C to slide and then jump. There's wall running. So if I jump on a wall, I can wall run, which takes down my energy. If you look on the top, energy can run out. You can run out of energy. It's possible. You gotta watch your energy. You can't evasive if your energy is too low. I'm gonna show you guys how the combat system kind of works. So instead of having 4-on-1s like a normal battleground game, you have 5. So I'm gonna go into a public, and you guys are gonna watch. All right. Oh my gosh, he keeps on going. But he's just running. Okay, now we're gonna use gauntlets. Gauntlets is kind of unique because it only has one fusion, but that fusion is this little bar here, which allows you to transform into a mech, which is pretty awesome. So we're gonna go find somebody to fight. We might need to swap servers. There's no one here with high kills. Okay, so the last character I'm going to showcase, which is my favorite character, it's the early access character. Yes, I know, there's more characters, you probably noticed that. I'm not going to showcase all of them, I'm going to let you figure that out. It's probably Sun Jin Woo, which most of you guys probably already know this guy. He doesn't really have the same amount of moves as everyone else. Like I said, he's early accessed. But he's really good. I really like his moveset. Wow, 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 wow.
know you